relationship of women, and that's a universal story, balancing all the day to day. So, tell me what pulled you in.
I think what brought me into the novel was when I would have to say when when the story hit the present, because there's a lot of backstory leading up to the point, and then when we got to the part where you see Jimmy in action with the funeral home, how he interacted with his family, and how his family responded to him, and then I think once Sydney graduated and she was on her own in New York. That's where I had it. Okay, she's on her own now. Like, what is she going to do? Like, how is she going to take over the family business? Is she even going to get involved?
Right.
So, and then and the story just from that point started to unfold and become even more alive to me, because then I could see Casey becoming, someone dependent, like Sydney would depend on. And I think it was wonderful how those two became, you saw them as almost as one. You didn't see one around together. So Sydney, like, where was Casey? So Casey, right, was Sydney. Those two were sisters, and so I really enjoyed reading the story, watching it.
This is autobiographical.
In a way.
In a way. And a fringe kind of thing.
So, which one is which? Like, which one is Casey?
I'm
Which one?
Sydney, she's Casey.
Yeah. But she must be Casey. So.
And I'm not that spoiled, and I have children.
I'm not committing to that.
And Lisa is.
Okay. She knows it's true. Everyone says it. It's like it's hysterical. But some of the things were similar. I have kids. She doesn't. So that was one. I have a interesting husband. She doesn't.
Look at that word.
And
Look at her eyes. Your eyes are wonderful.
There's some women. There's some people who have asked me, "Oh my God, is your husband like Terrence?" I'm like, "Oh no," but it's funny. My husband and I are separated, but he's been actually very much more supportive of the book since we've been separated than when we were married. And very proud, like where he lives, they have a library. It's like a kind of a swinging singles kind of thing. So he goes down. I said, "Did you actually tell him that it was his life's book?" He's like, "Yeah, I just kind of messed up my single guy flow." But, I'm like, and he put it in the library there. He's never come back. He's like, there's a waiting list. He said, "There's a waiting list for your book." And I was like laughing. He said it with such pride, and I said it was one of our moments. But so nothing.
Because while we were writing the book, in his dining room, taking over, he was sometimes less than pleased.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. I will tell you, when we talk about the commitment, at the height of it, we were probably doing about 3 to 5 hours a day. Mm-hmm. And you figure with having
full-time job,
and children and commitments and things like that,
there's really not
time for a personal life. A lot of time. I moved in with
I
having the house. Was very, very happy. But I mean, we needed to be together.
Especially when we were trying to finish.
Yeah.
And we were like at that push to get it done.
You had deadlines.
I'm like, come on, people got to leave us alone. You got to stop calling us for work and let us do this.
Yeah. Now, how long did it take to write the book altogether? Like a year?
Altogether, I think it took like 2 years, but the actual push was about 8 months. Because all that other stuff was preliminary things. From the actual writing to the end was like 8 months.
And you're self-published?
We are not truly self-published.
Whatever does that mean?
Okay. People don't realize there's like degrees of self-publishing. Self-publishing, there's the self-published where you're paying for your own publishing, your own printing, your own stuff. Then there is what we are doing, which is kind of like we didn't pay for any of the publishing of the book, any of the printing or anything, but you get a lower percentage. There's no big advance, which there aren't for first-time authors, period. So what we do is that we don't pay anything and we make money. We get royalties and So weird, but it's an interesting road because I would love to see what traditional is, but they're just not big advances and stuff where you got to prove yourself.
And you had as you said, your mother was your own internal editor, so you didn't have to pay for an editor.
No, we had an external
You're
editor.
great stuff.
My
She's a fan.
she is our editor was a young man who was my cousin I was saying that is a poet. His wife is a writer also, and she had got us hooked up with a friend. She said, "Oh, my friend Warren, he loves those books. He loves to do stuff like that. I'll you get him to do it." So we started corresponding with him, made him an email, gave us a price for like a tag. We started sending the manuscript, blah blah. Well, we don't know. Warren is an Asian guy who had never read anything virtually near chick lit or anything. So every time he would get something, he'd have to ask us this question. It was hysterical. We never met him until my cousin and his wife got married in October, and we have the best picture. We were like, when we saw him, we were like, what? He was so excited. We were also psyched because
the whole transaction was by email.
We had
Wow.
never seen
And
each other.
I saw him.
Good, thank you.
I saw him at a table, and I had been scoping out the entire reception. There were probably 300 people there, and I kept saying, "I know he's here."
And you didn't have any clue that he was
I'd
a tiny
never seen a
Asian
picture.
man.
Knew him to be Asian, but I did not know, what he would look like. And we just hugged him so hard.
It was hysterical because he knew nothing about anything. He was like, "Tell me, what is this thing I'm getting my swerve on?" And so we're like, "Oh,
so it's not even just slang
it
that
was
he
like,
had
he didn't know
explained
anything. So we were like,
everything.
so we would tell him what it meant. He says, "I'm going to incorporate that into my daily language." So we're now Facebook friends on his Facebook. He says, "This is Warren getting my swerve on," and he goes, "Haha, Lisa," and it was like such a joke for us. But he's the best. We love him, and he will be editing the second book too.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually a very, very different. Well, I guess it was wonderful having someone that was not in the know,
It was
reading
perfect.
it like a novice reader, picking it up,
And that's what we wanted. We didn't want this to be an African American story or just a woman's story. I mean, he is an Asian male.
Yeah, so we figured that was as far off as we could get.
Right.
And he identified with the story and felt it, and we loved it. We loved it. So I really am hoping that the story gets out to more people. We've done everything. When we talk about guerrilla marketing, the concept is by any means necessary.
Right.
We have rented a car for a month. And we did a rental car
For a month.
and literally drove from Philadelphia to the tip of Florida.
Wow.
And went to every bookstore
Wow.
that we could.
Awesome.
Small boutique bookstores,
Right.
African American bookstores. We
Howard
had
University
Howard
bookstores,
University picked up our book. And we are now pursuing contacting mortuary schools and high schools.
What about your colleges like Villanova and
Drew actually did a slight blurb on it. There's some possibly doing articles on us, and I would love that. In the alumni magazine.
Yeah.
So we're open to anything, which is why we love being with you, because it's fun for us. I didn't have a baby, but I had a book. So
She said that's her big baby. That's her big baby.
One last question to sum it up. What advice do you have for aspiring authors?
For us, it is to remain true to your story. You've got to know it and own it and be able to defend it. And my goal for anybody is to really think about it. Don't just say you want to write something, but put paper and pen together, because you have to start with an idea and start to move out. And then when you trust the story, like we didn't tell anyone we'd been writing for almost a year. I hadn't even told one of my best friends, and I was trembling really, because I wasn't known as a writer or whatever, but it was so precious to me. But it is something that I just want writers to own what they believe and what they think they can share with others.
And this is this is not only your debut novel together, but neither of you have tried to publish anything before.
Yep.
This is debut.
This is it.
Wow.
This is it. Mine is easy. Just do it. I'm just like Nike. Just do it. 'Cause a lot of people will think, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. Who's going to read it? Who's going to be interested? And just do it. It was the most releasing, cathartic thing you could ever do, was to do it and have it and say, hey, look, I don't care if 1,000 people like it or if they don't like it. I just want to put my story out there. And
I'll tell you, one of the greatest day was getting our ISBN number. There were true tears.
I used to work for the Library of Congress when I was in DC, and I did shelf books and did and I was just like a library nerd. So when they said they came at the ISBN number, I was like,
you're actually in there. Yeah, actually in there.
It was very exciting to us, but it just, like I said, I think everyone just needs to do it, and no matter what, because everybody's got a story to tell, and they're all good stories.
All right, so that sums it up. Thanks for coming.
Oh, you didn't have a chance because you're videotaping. You have to ask any questions. What did you want to say yourself?
Well, I just wanted to.
Let me take you.
I just wanted to say I was pretty late. I caught the meeting like 1 week before it was going to happen, and so I emailed Tashina because I couldn't find the book in the local library.
I have it.
Down here.
Okay.
So she let me borrow the book. I read it in 3 days. I mean, I was literally from page 1 just engrossed in every character. I work for an elected official and I attend funerals every week. So I'm also very interested in like the whole funeral director, just the process and the things that they go through, because we have certain funeral homes in West Philly that we are talking with, every other day almost.
Okay.
So I know a little bit, but I don't know the inner workings of what goes on. So that was extremely interesting. And then every character, I feel like I know someone like that. And I was just like, oh my God, what is she going to do? What is he going to say? And it's a beautiful story. I mean, I would read it again. I mean, I haven't bought it yet. I just borrowed her a copy, but I'm definitely going to order it. Yeah,
that's going on my neck.
Yeah.
On my neck.
Seeing the love between the characters, like the falling in love of Terrence and Sydney, I was crying when I was reading it. It was beautiful. I mean, just all the characters' lives, and I'm actually writing a book myself, and so I'm interested also in hearing the process of everything. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
That's
And
great.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That makes us feel so good. You don't know.
All right, so that's the end. Thank you again. We're with Lisa Tucker. Branch Tucker.
That's good. Okay.
And we're with Lynn Johnson, and this is the book Lady Undertaker. And we're at the Dandelion, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.